Hello everybody, it's the clean down, the first one of 2015. How's everybody doing? That's right, I just went totally boring after that hype intro, but who cares? Anyway guys, how are you all doing? It's the janitor here. For those of you that maybe haven't tuned in before, this is the clean down. This is my weekly review talking about stuff that's gone on in the Scottish fighting game scene, or indeed in the UK fighting game scene as well, if it is relevant, which sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You know how it is. Anyway, we're talking quietly right now. That's okay. We'll maybe bring it up in a bit. We've got plenty to talk about. I mean, we've got last weekend. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Last weekend we're talking about the road type spotting in Edinburgh, put on there by Rushden Edinburgh and versus Scotland. A sick event. Oh man, it was amazing. So much fun. It was like, well, we're in that hall for probably going on about maybe 14 hours. I know I was there from about 11. I know guys were there from like 9 maybe. So like, you know, guys put in a shift, man. 15-hour shifts right there in that one hall, man. And it was fun to start it. You know, fun to go, fun to start. You know, getting everything set up, getting all people, getting all set up, seeing everybody, meeting everybody, going, how's it going? Meeting everybody coming into the hall. Man, it was great. It was fun. I loved it. So much other great stuff. But we've got other things to talk about too later on as well. I've got an interview with the one and only from Giant Attack Dundee, Dreamboat. Basically, we did that interview earlier last week. We played some games over it as well, but basically it's just that, you know, so we could get the games played and the talking over the Skype, I had to pre-record it. So there may be some interesting predictions based on last Saturday's events, and you know, there may be interesting talk and interesting chat going on all the way through. So anyway, we are talking firstly about the road type spotting that was in Rushden. It was in Edinburgh, put on by versus Scotland and Rushden Edinburgh. Plenty of things to talk about that were going on. Man, there was so many things. There was lights, there was craziness, there was fun, you know, there was food, there was bones getting put back on the plate, there was PSAs going out, man, there was screaming, there was shouting. Man, we had Smash Brothers, we had King of Fighters, we had Ultra Street Fighter 4, and we had quite a lot of other exhibition matches and stuff going on. We had the Guilty Gear side tournament, they had games going on in the back, Mario Tennis with the N64, all sorts of stuff like that. Man, it was a real fun event, it was a real fun time, and first of all, I'd like to thank everybody who made the journey there. As we all know, Saturday was Saturday was quite interesting for travel for anybody outside of Edinburgh. I know the Dundee guys, you know, they were delayed by about an hour because the Forth Road Bridge had closed, so you had to divert all the way through to the Kincardine Bridge, which isn't ideal. You know, that's a really long trek. That's an extra half hour onto your journey if you're heading towards Edinburgh. Trust me, I know this. I've been there a few times. But yeah, but no, apart from that, it was a great event. I mean, we had so much fun, so much going on. You know, so many things happened, so many awesome tournaments. Man, we saw some great games, we saw some GGs, we saw some upsets, we saw some, you know, we saw the whole lot. We saw the entire whole spectrum, and I'm just trying to gather some things as well. I'm a little bit tired from the work. You know how it is. The archives are there on the Versus Scotland page. I'll probably add that maybe when I fire this on YouTube, because that's a thing that people have wanted. People have wanted me to fire these more in the YouTube, fire these more in the other things as well. So you know, I'm going to cater to that, and we're going to go with that too. We're going to fire this on the YouTube again. Hopefully you guys can share this out. If anybody wants to tweet this out, maybe let people know what's going on, maybe let people talk about this, that'd be great. Another thing that happened this weekend as well, that was part of the road type spotting as well, was SFO had their qualifying league that they've got going on. Fuzzy taking first, Benner's taking second, so hopefully we're going to see these guys coming along to Hype Spawn as well. That'd be great. Of course, Hype Spawn is at the start of is it 4th, 5th of April at the Thistle Hotel in Glasgow. Always a fun event, always a great time. You know, I've not even watched. I never watched any of these clips. Faker just gave me them, and this was my chance to fire them up. So if anything is irrelevant or unsavoury on it, I apologise for that. I've not overlooked these. I thought, screw it, I'm just going to throw them in there, see how it goes. Because why not? Oh bloody hell! Oh man, and I didn't turn the sound off on that one. Amazing. Whoops. We're just going to look through these anyway as I talk. Maybe when we get back to the start we'll cut back to me. But of course, importantly, what we're all here for, who won, what's going on, who got qualification points and all sorts of stuff like that. So we may as well start off from the top. We kicked off the day with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. We had quite a few Wii U setups, people getting all mad hype for that, as well as the Smash Bros. For Wii U crew battle as well, which I believe the rest of Scotland won. Basically we had 27 entrants for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, which is a great number, you know, considering that's the first big one that we ever Scotland have run, and I'm sure you know we're looking for more, you know, on the road tape spotting as well. First was won by Giant Attack Jakobin, so he's going to be taking the top seeding points and the free entry in the hype spotting as well for that tournament. Shifting Shadows getting second, Powerhouse getting third, Rise getting fourth, Hurricane and Richard Galloway tied for 5th, tied for 7th. Parable, Greg and Big Fool, I believe they're the ones that will be getting some seeding points. Commiserations to everybody else, but don't be distraught, don't be let down. Just carry on, because you know there's plenty of other tournaments, plenty of other chances to see what's going on, and and again up. Anyway, congratulations to Jakobin Dundee for bringing the Smash Brothers 4 for Wii U champion to the road to Hypespawn. That was goodies. And as well as that, we had the King of Fighters 13, interesting tournament as well. TSS Atma taking that, with Big Fool coming second, DavidCameron.gov third, Paladin fourth, ZB.com Nigel Farage, RD Samurai Pizza Ken fifth, and VS Faker and TWS Dreamboat coming in 7th as well. So they're probably going to get some seeding points for the main event at Hype Spotting as well. You know, they're definitely going to help get you into some good groups, get you into some good places for get you into some good groups, get you into some good places for the King of Fighters tournament at Hype Spotting as well. You know, both KOF and Super Smash Bros. Were hotly contested tournaments. I know grand finals were pretty damn sick for the two of them, with David Cameron laying on a bit of the heart to Atma. Big Fool also putting on a bit of a clinic as well, just unfortunately not edging it out over Dylan. And again, you know, we had in Smash Brothers we had the melee stalwart Shifting Shadows going up against the brawl young upstart of Jakobin taking it, but Shifting Shadows definitely not doing himself any disservices in that match. I mean, you can go back and watch the archives. Once again, I'll try and get the link up somewhere so that you guys can go back and watch it, because honestly it was a great tournament with some great banter, and you know, hopefully you'll agree, some awesome commentary. Anyway, after that we had the road type. We had Ultra Street Fighter 4 that was coming in at a nice 34 players as well. You know, and we had a stacked tournament as well. You know, it was going to be hard to get any good placing in that. It was going to be kind of hard to do anything else. It was going to be hard to you know, get there, especially when that top 8 came around. You know, guys, you know, it could have, like, the top 8 could have completely changed just on one match, one win, one loss, given what was going on there. But anyway, GM Punk taking it, and a hard fought victory over Gil Stole My Ride, who was just not going down. Man, both boys playing phenomenal all day. Both guys, you know, showing that they're pretty damn awesome at this game. You know, Graham, you know, since moving on to Fei Long, you know, he's been trying a different character out, you know, been trying a different style, which is great from Gil Stole My Ride. Amazing Dudley, man. He's got such great defensive play. He's got good reads as well. I mean, his reactions are phenomenal too, and he's one of the players that definitely puts the work into that red focus mechanic, and he was blowing up a lot of people all day with that. Luckily, I didn't have to be on the end of that. I got put out in different and more strange ways, but that's just how it goes. But you know, Gilstone Murray putting on an amazing performance. Anybody looking to play Dudley, you know, as well as looking at the other guy, should definitely be looking at this guy too. I mean, he's got you know, he's got a real solid defensive style. I mean, it's really hard to get. He plays the match at his pace. It's really hard to wrestle the pace away from him. You know, he just plays really well. RD Edinburgh as well, playing Honda all day. Honda, man, nobody believed that this character could do anything. Everyone believed he was dead. Everyone believed he just, you know, he was done. That was it. He's just Mike Ross's gimmick show pony. But man, Edinburgh, man, bringing the pain in the tournament, bringing the pain in the 11 versus 11 exhibition as well. I mean, he took out a good chunk of the competition, man. He put in the work for he put in the work for the Edinburgh team, and he took out quite a lot of the rest of the Scotland players before we could send up Milligano to finally put it to rest. It was an ordeal, and I had such a good first round too. I had an amazing first round against him, and it just all fell to shit because he's, you know, his Honda, you know, he jumps in with a slap, and then you're like, it's a good combo, mate. No, watch your throw. Then you're back into that sort of mix up sell, but he's like, I'm just gonna keep jumping at you. But again, shoutouts to Muirtron as well for coming 4th, BT and Brian and Milligano for coming 5th, Bigfoot and Parable Greg for coming in a respectable 7th. As you can tell, man, from those Scottish names as well, man, those are some big names in Scotland as well. So definitely no shame in making, you know, top 8 in that one. You know, no shame in not coming 1st, 2nd or 3rd in that, because, you know, all these guys bring it. You know, if the bracket fell a different way, you know, we could have easily seen a different top 8 just through guys not playing each other, just through guys avoiding each other. You know, that's just how it goes. Plenty other players as well in there, man. Gibble, Samurai Drew, Ken, Rage Blazer coming in 9th as well. You know, it was a stacked tournament as well, man, and honestly, great seeing you all there. Great, you know, it was a great time. It was great fun. The 11 versus 11th was amazing fun. You know, so much shouting, so much screaming at each other. If anyone has got the footage for that, please, you need to get all that footage up on YouTube as soon as possible, because, you know, that is, like, people need to know exactly what they're missing out on. People need to know this is what the Scottish scene brings, this is what the Scottish scene does, and people just need to be informed that this is what we do, and get them to get their arses over at Hypespawn, or, you know, get them along to any qualification events all over the place. I mean, there's one next week in Manchester at Fraggers. That's going to be another big one as well, man. I know those guys down there are going to knock it out of the park too. Boom, and you know, they're going to get their boys ready for the main event, Hypespawn, at the start of April, Easter weekend, announced well in advance. Definitely, hopefully, shouldn't clash with anything. But anyway, guys, apart from that, you know, we've got other things coming along as well. You know, next couple of weeks, 25th of January, we've got a redacted edition up at the Old Bank Bar in Dundee. Bring your 3v3 teams, come for your singles action as well. 3v3 teams is going to be edition select, and singles is going to be Ultra Street Fighter 4. You know, it's another tournament to get that practice in. That practice for Hypespawn, that practice for road Hypespawns as well. You know, it's also, you know, it's the Old Bank Bar in Dundee. It's always fun up there. It's always a great experience. You know, the Dundee scene are always awesome lads. They're always fun guys. You know, you have a lot of fun with them. You know, like pretty much anywhere in the scene as well. You know, you're just gonna have a lot of fun with these guys. It's just great, really. So, you know, hopefully we'll go on to that as well. What else was it? What else? Oh yeah, RoboDuck taking the Guilty Gear side tournament as well. Samurai Pizza Ken coming 2nd. You know, hopefully this is the start of Guilty Gear really picking it up in Scotland as well. You know, quite a lot of the anime guys were playing it, you know, alongside playing their personas and stuff too. So hopefully we can see, you know, maybe Guilty Gear start to rise, start to come into that Scottish scene, maybe get into the mix, maybe we'll see more tournaments elsewhere. That's what I'm really hoping for. As well as that, of course, in February, I will just try and get this one. There we go. Yep, that's right. On the 16th of February. That is a Monday. Yeah, I believe it's a Monday. Is that a Monday? Will we just cut the calendar across that way? Should really do my research. Yeah, of course it's a Monday. It's in Dundee. We've got All Out Attack Dundee as well. That's the anime tournament that they put on every couple of weeks as well. This time they've got Get With Gear Exord, and they've got Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, Examus crossover. Yeah, that's other words there. That's me talking about anime fighters, so I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get tripped up. Anyway, All Out Attack as well. That's on the 16th at the Old Bank Bar as well. If you want to play some anime games, will help get that Guilty Gear on the map in the Scottish scene. As I know quite a lot of guys are hungry for that one. But anyway, so that's what's going on in the near future as well. There's a couple more road type spots to be announced. There's one for Dundee and one for Aberdeen as well. I don't know when they're going to be yet. I don't know when they're going to be, so I can't tell you that right now. All I can say is stay tuned, because the dates are going to drop pretty soon as well. And of course, get your tickets in for Hypespot, www.hypespot.co.uk. Get yourselves ready. Remember, it's the big one, the big Scottish tournament, wherever the poster has gone. Wherever the poster has gone. There we go. Yeah, 4th and 5th of April, Thistle Hotel in Glasgow. We've got Ultra Street Fighter 4, Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, King of Fighters 13, and Super Smash Bros for Wii U. Hypespot on 4. Visit www.hypespot.co.uk to not only get your tickets, but also check out how many points you've got. If you've been in any of the previous Road to Hypespot events, good to find out where you've placed, good to find out where you're going to get seeded, if you're going to get a good placing, if you're going to get an alright placing, or maybe you're not going to have any points and you could be getting thrown in with the killers, you could be getting thrown into the blender at the start of the tournament anyway. And of course, once again, thanks to everybody that has tuned in to any Versus Scotland stream as well. It's always appreciated. On that note as well, please tell me how my commentary is, so I can improve that, I can get better at this. Please tell me how this is going as well, so I can improve this, I can get better at this. But anyway, this is the one you guys have been waiting for. We're going to go right into it. It is the interview with Giant Attack Dundee's Marc Doogan. We played a couple games of King of Fighters. We talked about shit. We talked about the scene and stuff, so hopefully I've not covered too much that was in that interview. We did it a few days ago, so I may have forgotten exactly what was in it, but hopefully you all enjoy it. Anyway, I'll see you after this section's done. Hey everybody, it's the long awaited interview section, pre-recorded, because if I was to play online live and stream at the same time, it would absolutely suck dick and it would lag all the time. And then I get mad and I just end the stream, because that's what lag does to people. Anyway, I'm joined by the king, the leader, the supreme overlord, the usurper, whatever you want to call him. Some people still ship fucking Luke Colbert as the leader, but no, right now it is Marc Doogan in the house. Everybody give him a big round of applause.
Thanks man, thanks man.
It's only me,
how's it going?
So it wasn't going to be much. Anyway man, how are you doing?
I'm not bad man, I'm not bad. I'm a little bit beat up from work, but otherwise good, ready to play. How are you?
Okay, I'm pretty good as well. I'm a little bit beat up from the practice games we've had, as people may be able to see.
Oh right, I thought we were going to maintain the illusion that this is all fresh. We've been playing for like an hour.
I was hopefully gonna do that, then throw in a gag saying, yeah, we reset the scores because I was kicking your ass, but I forgot to put that one in. It wasn't in the itinerary, it got skipped, and we are here right now. So anyway, and of course the bonus to this being pre-recorded and then played later is that we can actually, instead of not reacting to people talking shit about us in stream chat, we can now just read it and type. Just get back at people. How awesome is that? Not that anyone would do this, although there will be millions and millions of new viewers now that this is probably going to reach out way further than it ever has before with proper promotion and that. Definitely not going to seem like a small niche internet program.
Well, I mean, you're pulling the massive King of Fighters community in Scotland alone. So.
Exactly. Hopefully we've got Gunsmith in the house. Well, outside the Scottish KOF is probably the only name in KOF I can really name, unless it's like Korean guys with tables.
Yeah.
The Dudley Boys. Or I wish it was. But anyway, man. So anyway, Giant Attack Dundee. For all those of you that don't know, where is it? How did I get there? What do I do there? What can I play there? Just sell it. Sell it right now.
Oh man, I've never tried to sell it. I didn't want it. So, Jet Attack Dundee, as you may have guessed from the name, Dundee's fighting game scene. We usually, not always, actually always, we have our nights Mondays in the Old Bank Bar on Reform Street in Dundee, and we put me on the spot here, man. I'm trying to think of a pitch, but nothing's coming. Well, we have our weekly. Fuck me. Right, start again.
I'll cut it. I swear I'll cut it.
Yeah. Cheers. So we have our weekly on a Monday, usually starting from like around about. I get there for about 6. There's people usually there from say 5:30, 5 o'clock. Usually the anime guys. So main games that you'll usually see week in, week out are you got your Blaze Blue, your Exurd, a lot of the Air Dasher stuff. You'll see various types of Smash. You'll see Melee. You'll see Smash Wii U. Maybe some 3DS if there is no free setup. And you'll see me usually sitting on my own playing KOF, and occasionally someone will give us some pity games.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're right. Well, I mean, you've got the diversity right there. I mean, Air Dashers and Smash.
Yeah.
You know, they are played elsewhere, but you guys are just at the forefront going, look, we've got Air Dashers and Smash right here. People can play.
Yeah, man. The anime community, like the community for both those games is pretty big. I mean, Dundee used to be mainly all about Street Fighter, but now, like, I think there's more players for those games than there was for Street Fighter at its height in Dundee.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's pretty good. I mean, it's a good thing seeing people try out new stuff and they're dedicated to their games. Like, you've got the anime guys travelling down to London on the regular, going to Astral Heat, stuff like that. You've got the Smash players, like you've got Brian, Pidgey. He's all over in Sweden just now for Beast. So, people are dedicated to their games. It's good fun. A lot of new faces come in because of it, so I'm happy.
I'd just like to say that if Brian does not come home with the gold, I suggest that he just, you know, sells his ticket and stays in Sweden, because it will be cheaper for us to just keep him there instead of try to deport him. I won't just be disappointed, I'll be angry as well. But no, I'm sure he'll do fucking amazing over there. And I know I'm sure there's another couple of Scottish guys over there as well.
Yeah, man. There's a quite a big. I was speaking to him about it the other day. Apparently, there's something like 70 odd UK players there. So,
damn, that's
pretty big.
Now that we're not independent, we can just latch onto that as well.
Yeah,
we can just barnacle onto their success too, like we've been doing with Ryan Hart for the past few years.
Although the cross sections, you know, is a little bit tilted. Like 70 odd players, but 16 of them are Scottish. So
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Especially for our participation levels and stuff. So you're probably just going to come out there and say that Dundee then probably does have the best Smash and best anime players in Scotland. Is that what you're saying?
I'd be pretty confident in saying that, yeah.
Well, we're going to get to prove it at Rotate Spotting anyway, at least for Smash Brothers, well, for the Wii U one anyway. How do you fancy your boys' chances at that one?
Well, so obviously the main smasher from Dundee that's travelling to Edinburgh for it is Jack, young Jacobin, and to be honest, I'm pretty confident that he can take it. Been doing pretty well across the Smash 4 tournaments that have been up in the country since it's been released. Took away the gold at Road Height Spot in, no, not Road Height Spot in Aberdeen, don't know what I'm saying. The Aberdeen tournament that they had, getting all my dates confused.
Oh yeah, the one just after the launch.
Yeah. They had the launch tournament for it. Him and Brian went down. Jack got first, Brian got second. So, like I say, I'm fairly confident that he is going to be, if not first, somewhere in the region of top 3.
Well, that's a bold claim to make there, especially with some other top Scottish talent for Smash 4 as well. You know, some of these guys are local champs in their own scenes, and they will probably be itching to come away with the gold as well. Because let's face it, you're going to get a free spot and a hype spot as well for Smash Brothers too. Nice preferential seeding as well. Although top 8 too, they're going to get some seeding points, and you can catch all the scores and results there on versusscotland.co.uk. It'll be up on the website in a table, which will be awesome. But anyway, what else can we talk about anyway? We've got this game right here, King of Fighters 13. As the people can see, I tried playing it, I'm not that good at it, but we're going to play some more while we do the interview, so you guys have got something else to watch and critique and realise how crap I am. So anyway, maybe we'll just jump into the next lobby anyway, see how it goes. You were already ready, you were just waiting on me to hit it. Now we're synchronising. probably waited that long that we've desynced and stuff, so this will be great. Bet you it'll start lagging now that we've decided to record this.
Yeah, probably.
Any money. But anyway, obviously I'm going to guess that this lost connection to the opponent. Amazing. Right, let's try and create this room again.
Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show up for me. There we go.
Right, anyway.
Cool.
Anyway, so I'm going to guess that this game, and possibly even the King of Fighters series as a whole, probably one of your favourite games.
Yeah, man, I'm really enjoying it right now. I started trying to play it just after High Splitting last year. I said, like, before that event, I was like, I'm going to move away from Street Fighter and try and play KOF, because I played the older games, enjoyed them. I played this game when it came out, enjoyed it, but I never really wanted to devote the time to it because I was focusing on, well, it was AE at the time, but Ultra now, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of characters that I think are cool. Lost connection with the opponent. There's a lot of characters.
Again. Yeah, there's a big diverse cast.
Yeah.
And instead of just learning one character as well, the game forces you to learn 3.
Yeah. So that's always good. I mean, if there's one thing I'm amazing at, it's learning multiple characters at a high level.
Oh yeah. In fact, you get to that point where you can just say that you play the cast. I'm gonna guess that. I'm gonna guess that happens with a game like this with such a.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It's not very often that I get a chance to show my full potential with my main team. So, you know, it's pretty fun.
But you know, you can muck around, and then when it gets serious, you can unveil your final form and pick that top team as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm noticing as well. You're picking the characters you were picking before in practice as well.
Yeah.
That's Kyo, Doogan, and Shen. What kind of love do you have for these characters? Is it just because they're big hard-hitting bastards, or is it that,
well,
you got some roots with them?
So Kyo, I think he's quite a good character. Just learn the game with. He's the Ryu, I guess.
Yeah, the Ryu.
But he's also
people may say.
but he's also a really good character. His combos are really fun to do. Although the ones I do are not optimal in any way. They just look cool and they're fun. Has a lot of options. So yeah, no reason not to play him.
Definitely not. I mean, he's solid. You're already done a nice chunk of damage. Caught me out there in the corner. Nice rewind of that combo. Deja vu. Add a little more reps. Add a DP. Ouch. Oh, caught me crouching this time because you started it off with a low move. So I thought maybe I'll go for that again.
I messed that up.
No, caught me with the overhead.
Yeah, Doogan. So it was actually after seeing Mad KOF play him, I thought that character looks the scummiest thing imaginable, and I wanted to have that on my team. I wanted the one thing that I could be like, yeah, okay, if I can't get by on pure fundamentals, then I'll scrub someone out with this shit.
Yeah, I mean, what's he got? I mean, he seems to pass through characters with more than just a roll.
Yeah, man, he's
stick his limbs into the ground and do a little diglet thing.
Yeah,
just pop back out.
Oh, this is hard. But yeah, man, he's got some setups that involve using his moves to pass through an opponent, so that it gets instant cross-up kind of stuff. All around, he doesn't really do that much damage, and I kind of save my meter for him because I need it to get the damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a lot of fun. I think he looks really cool, apart from his weird ass stance. But I think that moves he does look cool. So yeah, another one. He was kind of a recent addition to the cast. I think he came into it in within the last couple of games.
All right.
So it's quite cool. Shit. Playing this character that's kind of fresh. Although it means that obviously Final Edition for '98 came out, and most of my team, 2/3 of my team, are not in that.
Yeah, they're just not there.
But yeah, and who have I got last? Shen. Yeah.
Shen.
I'm purely
party boy.
So great anchor. If he's got the meter, he's got the gauge, then you get one hit, you can kill them with that. And I really like that in a game where, so you got Doogan here who's doing all this shadow stuff. You got King who's throwing her glittery fireballs. Shenmue just punches people. That's all he does.
Just hits like a man.
Yeah, exactly.
Just absolutely slugs people in the face. Catches them when they're in the air. I've seen that a lot. Just don't jump against Shen because he's got a mean hook that's just going to knock you right out of the air.
most of his moves, punches, his specials, punches, his supers, bigger punches. So I like characters that punch.
You like characters that punch. So where's Ralph then?
Try learn him to begin with, then. He is quite fun. I'll probably try and go deeper with him at some point. But for now, this is the team I want to be playing.
Fair enough. You may as well get practicing with that one. I mean, you're already showing that you're quite proficient with it, taking a seasoned fighting game player on like me with it.
Oh, man.
Passed through me. No sell. I didn't even catch. That is annoying, that is annoying. So what do you think of my team then?
So your team, I like the characters on your team, man. So you got Raiden, obviously, boss character.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Like, he's another one of the characters.
We do need to clarify something here though. When you say boss character in an SNK game, you don't actually mean, you know, boss character.
I mean boss as in, a boss is in a cool character.
Yeah.
He's not a boss, but a boss character. But yeah, so he was one of the characters I tried to learn to begin with as well. But like that drop kick, like holding one button all the time, man, I can't deal with that. Can't deal with that stuff.
See, that's what I keep trying, eh? I mean, I constantly hold down light kicks, so I can't roll. But I've noticed that every time I do roll, I just get punished for it. So what's the point? What's the point in using the key mechanic in the game? I'm going to be one of those guys. Just don't use that. I just don't use that aspect of the game. I just find it cheap and demeaning.
It's like me, man. It was about like 4 years into Street Fighter 4 before I was like, you know what? Maybe I should focus some stuff.
I still don't focus on Street Fighter. I don't know if you've noticed it. Not many people have ever said it to me, but I think it's because I played DJ for most of Street Fighter 4 and his focus attack's pish, so
yeah,
you know, so I can get away with it. Oh, he doesn't use it because it's pish. Good times. Oh.
How did that? But yeah, Raiden, man, yeah, like his normals, like, especially those jump normals, man, just really hard to miss.
They seem like good buttons.
Yeah, man, like that splash he's got, I find it really hard to deal with that. Oh man, missed everything.
Missed inputs there. Silly me.
No, can't finish that. Well, not with that button anyway. Just whiff. Nice, 3. Yeah, so obviously you're running King second, which is, she's like another one of those characters that's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Another one of those characters that, you know, it's good for a beginner, kind of get used to. I mean, obviously her fireball game is immense, so you can get used to just like zoning people out.
Oh yeah, it seems a hell of a lot of fun, like, not gonna lie. Probably the thing I do best is just dive around throwing fireballs.
Yeah.
Definitely won me a few games.
Yeah. Those my rolls. And then, obviously, Anchor, you got Clark. Like, who's gonna hate on Clark? Man, who's gonna say, nah, I don't like Clark?
Everyone loves an underdog.
No. But yeah,
I don't know if this joke is shared within the greater KOF community, but you know, Clark I just see as John Cena right there. No sells things, gets the job done, only has like 5 moves. It's great.
Man.
Hashtag 3-second tans.
Yeah, nah, Clark's awesome. I like pretty much all the characters, like Clark, Ralph, Leona. I think they're all pretty cool.
Yeah, the game does have a really nice quite selection of characters here. There's none that I look at and go, ugh.
Yeah.
Maybe like Kua and stuff.
Yeah.
Although I've kind of warmed to her since Frozen came out, so thanks Disney.
But yeah, nah, it's cool that, like, that was kind of a problem I had with Street Fighter 4, and that outside of like Vega, a couple of others, there wasn't really that many people who was interested in playing.
Yeah.
This here, maybe it's just because obviously, kind of the first time I've tried to play it seriously, but there's a lot of people I find interesting.
Oh man, not a good area button for me there. Oh, another one that wasn't good. Yeah, I'm dead there. Dead there. Dead.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about Duel, man. It's normal's great, especially in the air.
So what other fighting games then do you enjoy? I know you like a bit of Virtua Fighter as well.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Tell me about that one.
Virtua Fighter. So, I've been playing that one on and off for a good while now. My first my first experience with trying to play it properly was vanilla Virtua Fighter 5. That was a couple of years ago now. I remember it was at the first hype spawn, and I gave that a bash. Ended up going out in pools. Got Ryan Hart. You know how it is.
Yeah, I got. Was that hype spawn 1?
Yeah.
I got Ryan Hart in Street Fighter pools. Hype spawn 1. So share your pain there, because you know, he's quite proficient at a lot of many games. So
yeah. Yeah, man. So Virtua Fighter, obviously not that many players for it in Scotland, and what ones there are spread out. Like you got me, Graham in Dundee, and then there's Sidon in Glasgow, and then Lewis and Richard Fowley, I think his name is, in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the same guys playing each other all the time. But you know, it's a fun game, man. I like it just because, I mean, that's another one where there's characters I want to learn. Me and Graham were doing this thing recently where we're trying to play different characters every week. Just first 5, see how it went, and that's kind of opened it up some more for me, and I've been like, oh, you know what, I never considered this character before, but they're actually pretty cool. So yeah, that's a good fun. It hasn't happened in the past few weeks though, because Christmas and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, of course, man. You got the festives in the way.
Yeah.
You know, family and stuff. You know, all that crap. Yeah, crap. Oh man, you just run up and do that now. Oh, I hate this. I want to get the close one, but now you're too far away. Anyway, so what other games that maybe aren't really played in tournament that you also enjoy? Like, still keep on fighting games a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Is there any ones that, you know, maybe you think, you know, oh, I wish more people would maybe look at that, or anything like that?
Yeah, man, like, so...
Any that you enjoy playing in your spare time in your own bedroom, you know, so nobody else sees you playing them, you know, maybe there's some lollies in it or anything like that? maybe came with a booby mouse mat, the special edition and stuff, maybe any of those games?
You mean like some sort of like game with a lot of heart? I don't know.
Yeah, a game that's got a lot of heart in it.
Nah, man. Well, none of that one in particular. So
none of them.
Nah. So like some of the fighting games that obviously aren't ones that get played that I enjoy. I quite like. So the older King of Fighters is what made me want to play this one. I've played pretty much most of them. I really like 11, which was obviously before this one came out, like 2006, I think it was, maybe.
All right.
Yeah, but that one was like
the so-called dark ages of fighting games.
Yeah, that was the last one to use like their old sprites, and I thought that one was really fun. It was it had like an actual tag system rather than the just kind of one on off system.
A bit more like Marvel then, yeah?
Yeah, like you couldn't call it sys or anything, but you could tag characters in and out during combos like TAC and stuff. So yeah, that one's pretty fun. It has like some really cool characters in it, like Oswald, who's only been in that one. Jeez. Yeah, like Oswald, who's only been in that one, he's really cool. Guy Tendo, who's a cameo character from another SNK game. That's the only one he's been in, but he's really fun to play. It's really cool. It's like pretty fast paced, and some of the stuff you can do in it is just ridiculous. Like this game, obviously, you get your like 100% HD combos. In that game, you've got 100% tag combos, stuff like that. Right. Gato as well. He another character I like playing in that. He's from Garo.
Oh yeah, he's the wee boy.
No, that's Hokumaru.
Oh no, Gato's the one that's like got all the upkicks and stuff.
Yeah, he's like the kung fu dude.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I think he's really cool. That's another one, like Garo, can't say I've ever played it to a competitive level, but it's really fun to play.
Yeah.
I've stuck it on a few times on Monday nights and generally gets a good reception.
But believe it is regarded as SNK's third strike.
Yeah, man, well, it came out same year, 99, and it has like Just Defend, which I guess is similar to Parry, but not quite. So, and also it has like the same kind of like amazing animation, great sprites. So you can see why people make the comparison.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you were talking about there about you know, that some of that you go back and play 98 and you know, your Duolons and your Shens are gone, right? Is there any characters like that maybe for this game? You know, is there maybe any SNK characters, you know, that you've maybe grown to love and they just don't get the respect or the love that they deserve in like these later games? They just get brushed off aside for your Aoris. I mean, who likes that guy? I mean, really, you know, and your matures and your vices. I mean, that whole team really is trash. That needs to go. You know, your Ash Crimsons as well. No, who likes that? Psyche, really? Like you pick one of the worst characters and then you essentially palette swap them and then make them Omega DJ. Yeah, that's what I'm getting over there. So, like, you know, is there any characters that you'd maybe consider? I don't know. Going with, you know, like our little back and forth theme that we've got, where, you know, you'll send me what bars and I'll do it. Ripping off OSW review. Who are your SNK boys?
Right. Okay. So my SNK boys. I'm gonna think about this one. So is it in the spirit of the boys, like
I'd say so.
criteria?
Anyone who, like, you know, maybe anyone who's not been, you know, like a mainline story character, so like, or unless you maybe want to encode them, but, you know, so maybe not your KOs, not your main teams and stuff. But, you know, pretty much anyone who's maybe not been in a KOF and has just been reduced to maybe a Fatal Fury or an Art of Fighting, or maybe has only made it into 1 or 2 KOFs, like, kind of maybe you could consider riding a boy in that way, and that really only really showed up. Because am I right in thinking he only really showed up in 12 and 13 for KOF?
Yeah, man, he's only been in the last 2. Right, so SNK boys. So first one I'd say is Ramon. Ramon, however you want to pronounce it. He's a character that was in kind of like I think he was 99. He was first in, then like up towards the mid 2000s. So he's all of his moves. I think every single one of his moves is based off of Tiger Mask.
Right. Okay.
So he's just this Mexican dude with an eye patch that does nothing but Tiger Mask moves. I think he's pretty awesome. He's pretty fun to play, but in this kind of rebooted world where we've got all these new HD sprites and stuff, nowhere to be found.
Is there no place for him?
Doesn't look like it.
As he just came back, he was like, you know, once before I went into prison, I'd seen an HD combo once, and then when I got back out, now they're everywhere.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, look at your riding colours. They've already put Tiger Mask in. There's no place for him on now.
There's no place for him anymore.
Yes, like the character I mentioned for 11, Guy Tendo, that's the only one he's been in that's playable, and he's super fun to play, so he's definitely got on my boys list, because he's got the best music in 11 as well, so
what's his gimmick again? Is he like MMA?
Yeah, he's like an MMA dude. I think he's based off like some like martial arts anime or something. So
we're going deep.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff like that in KOF. But yeah, he's just super fun to play. Like his moves feel like they hit really hard. He's got a kind of a really different input system. Like it's just all like directions and a button for his specials. Like they all. This is awful. They all. Like you'll input like the first hit, and then it's all like directions and a button to do like a chain almost.
Alright.
Yeah, and his supers are all like, you do like a normal super motion for them, and then it's kind of like it's kind of like Deadly Rave. You have to keep hitting buttons, but for him, you just have to keep doing directions.
Alright, so, yeah.
He's got like a multi-hit super where you've got to be like forward, forward, diagonal, down, up, forward, and stuff. And then the best thing about him is
how do you like me now?
The best thing about him is a leader move, which is kind of like Neomax's in this game, but only you have to pick a team leader at the start, and only they can do them. His leader move is called Grudge Match. He just uppercuts you, then he like powers up, and neither of you can tag out.
Alright.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm just gonna lock you in place.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
Pretty awesome. But
so we've got Guy Tendo.
Yeah.
Got Ramon. Ramon. Maybe it's Razor Ramon.
I'm pretty sure he's Latin American in some way, so.
Is he oozing machismo?
Totally. He's got an eye patch. Just
oh, that's the most macho thing ever. Nick Fury, man. Oh, I went for it.
Nah, you were wise. I was like, nah, I'm not chancing it this time. So that's 2. Got to have at least 3 boys. Who could be my third? I need at least a team of boys.
Yeah.
I would probably say, is it acceptable for one of my boys to be a girl?
I don't know. When like we could get J Hunter on the Twitter and have a little bash. maybe even get them to watch this segment. But I guess since you know, it's not like girls are relegated to some sort of divas division in these games.
Yeah, that's true.
They're on the same level, especially in KOF when they're all the same health. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess there's no real difference. So yeah, I'd go with that.
Right. So, I would say one of my girls is a character that's on the same team as Ramon, actually, as Vanessa. So, she's like kind of a boxer, like Dudley-ish chick.
All right.
And it's really fun to use. Like, I get the same story as Guy, where like our moves all feel like they hit really hard.
Seems to be a theme of your characters right there. Needs to
yeah,
hard.
I love it. Like, I just like in games when stuff feels like powerful.
Yeah.
Same with any other like shooters and stuff.
Oh,
I don't really like shooters if the guns feel kind of weak.
Oh yeah. I don't think we've ever played a shooter with each other, have we?
No.
Yeah. You want me to give you a little hint of what guns I tend to go for?
Okay.
They sound smaller than they actually are.
Right.
They're called miniguns. I tend to go for that one, or if it's called like saw or something, you know, one of those.
Yeah.
That's sort of my thing.
So you're like, you like a lot, you like quantity when you're holding in that.
Yeah. I need to remember what I'm firing, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you've got a pistol, you might forget that you're firing bullets. You're not going to forget it when there's a big belt getting fed into the gun, like, that's what's going in there. Suddenly look down and go, that's what's going right in there, that's what's taking them apart. Oh,
so,
man. But yeah, that and shotguns as well.
Yeah, man,
the
shotguns.
grappler of firearms.
Yeah, 100%.
Got to be in close range, but if you make a mistake, damn, son.
Give me your favourite video game shotgun.
My favourite video game shotgun?
Yeah.
Oh, man, as I've not played any in ages. I don't know. It's not really a shotgun, but it's like a small one.
Yeah.
What is it called? The Mauler in Halo 3.
Oh yeah.
Like, I remember like they patched it out. It used to be bent as fuck.
Yeah.
And you used to have that. Oh, it missed. Nice.
Yeah. Too fast.
I went for it. I went for it again. But yeah, no, the Mauler, you take off all their shield in one hit and then you quickly melee them for like a sort of double tap.
The classic.
The classic. I don't know, I'd say probably the auto shotguns in Counter-Strike as well.
Yeah.
Like, so it combines my love of firing really fast and shotguns. Like, just go ham with a shotgun, eh? And then I suppose, like, I've not played many like FPSs.
Yeah.
Like, apart from Halo, like Halo, we used to get together. Like, none of us really had Xbox Live or anything, but what we had instead was muscles. So we carried TVs to our friend's house, and he actually had a projector. And what we'd do is we'd put the screen in the centre of the room, and then we'd have the screen and the biggest TV we had, the projector and the biggest TVs we had back to back. And basically, you know, one team would play on the projector, one would play on the TV, and it led to some interesting fights. But apart from that, you know, I suppose the other FPS that I've really played is Team Fortress.
Yeah.
And I may have given away what character are probably playing that game.
I'm gonna guess you're somewhat of a heavy.
Oh yeah. Tell you what the best combination ever is?
Yep.
Me is heavy, Gav is medic. Do you know what the second best combination is? Gav is heavy and me is medic.
Whenever I play Team Fortress 2, I always go Scout, because when I'm playing FPS, I like moving fast. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to be quick playing Quake to my frickin' World of Tanks.
Yeah.
So you want to be flying around really fast. I just want to be, just going nuts. I mean, what else do I do in Team Fortress 2? Oh yeah, it's the only game that I play with the mouse sensitivity as high as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it makes the minigun move faster when you're firing it. Pro tip: just have your fucking sensitivity up on maximum, and your minigun is now fucking. You're now a scout. You've now got the bat.
We should probably move this back on the fighting games.
Yeah, we probably should. Before then comes some sort of fighting game fraud. Then back on to fighting games, namely events. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We know we've got the road to exploring on the 10th, but we'll cover that in a bit in our futuristic predictions section.
Yeah.
As well. But at the end of the month, we've got another interesting event. I believe it's one of yours. It's like 2 on the calendar that you do. There's of course the big granddaddy of them all, the SummerSlam Survivor Series of the Scottish Fighting Game calendar, Oktoberfest.
Yep.
What is it we called it? The striking palm of the arm, I believe, is one thing I tried to call it at one point. I was trying to ship that. And I was holding the light kick down that whole round. I thought I was going to get a drop kick with Kingdom.
Nice.
But your other one.
My other one. Which I can't mention for legal reasons.
One you can't mention for legal reasons.
Is currently sitting as Bark. No.
Oh no.
Currently sitting as. But no, it's currently sitting as Redacted Edition because couldn't think of a better name.
Yeah.
I believe multiple people, including yourself.
Let's just say that it brings that arcade feel to like a bar setting.
Yeah. Let's go with that. But multiple people, including yourself, suggested Marcade Edition, but I couldn't do that in good conscience because not about me. It's about getting everyone in to play their game. So what it is end of January, the 25th, we will have Ultra Street Fighter 4. We'll have singles tournament, and we will have 3v3 edition select tournament. So what that's going to entail is basically all of Scotland's best and brightest Ultra players coming in, forming some killer teams, and then hopefully just going at it, tearing each other apart. Because we did the same last year, obviously not edition select, but we had 3v3 teams last year. It seems like everyone loved it. There was a lot of upsets, a lot of great moments, most of it not caught on film. So
yeah, tragically. But this year we'll try and do our best.
Yeah, before Graham says anything this time, we've got all my shit sorted.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure some other boys from some other areas as well bring some LGPs too.
Yeah, man.
How many setups can we get captured?
I'm not sure, man. I mean, so there's me, there's BK, Brian King, presumably bringing his, Gibbo will be bringing his, you bringing any kind of capture equipment?
I could bring my media. I've now got the whole lag thing sorted out.
Alright, cool.
And I realised that if you put it on, there's 2 modes. If you put it on the second mode, it actually reduces the lag greatly.
Alright, okay.
So now that I know this,
I
can bring that too. As long as we've got the only downside is we need a setup that needs component input.
Right, okay.
Because mine's is still the old box.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, no. In Edinburgh, I could probably bring 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's like all the setups caught. That's like every match caught.
Coro as well, man. Ian, he's got an LGP, so if he shows up, then that's another one there. So I'm hoping we could get most of it done.
I think we could. I think we could see a hell of a lot.
Yeah, which will be good. Like, that's one of the things I want, is to just get more footage out there, show people.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't really have the capacity for streaming in the Old Bank Bar, so unless someone like brings a 3G dongle all the time, which would get expensive after a while. So, but yeah, so as long as we can record stuff, as long as we can get it up there, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, definitely. So of course, I'd say the main event is probably going to be the 3v3. Let's face it.
Yeah. That's so for running order, we're going to do singles first and teams last. That's what we did last year. Seemed to go down pretty well.
Oh yeah.
And a break in between for me to eat. Well, can't eat a hot dog this year because changed their menu. But
no, they didn't. Don't say that. Say it ain't so.
Praise so. But yeah, so that's going down. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing everyone. I don't have any prizes for people on the level of the Oktoberfest belts.
Well, of course not. That's exceptional beltage.
But I have ordered some shiny things for the winners, so they've got that to look forward to as well.
That'll do.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll do. I mean, some little prizes, some little trinkets.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the reward of winning yourself should be enough.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, the cash as well. That'll help.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the singles money. Bringing in like as many teams as we do, the singles tournament gets a nice big pot.
But yeah, like you're saying, man, the reward of winning. I mean, the amount of people that are showing up to this tournament, some of the big, like, probably some of the best names in Street Fighter in Scotland.
Oh yeah.
Win this tournament, then you've done well for yourself.
You get to be, especially the big teams that we get.
Yeah.
You know, the hard-hitting teams made up of like hard-hitting names. I mean, sure we had like, you know, with the Expendables last year.
Yeah. The Wounded Animals.
The Wounded Animals. And then we had Team ASC. You know, that was Milligano, Big Throat, and Brandstar. A shocker, but man, he performed very well.
Yeah, man. He was the clear fan favourite of that tournament, even if the rest of his team wasn't.
Oh man, he was the Mizdow. He was the Mizdow of the team.
Oh man, yeah. Mill is the Miz of Scotland.
Thing is, he'll like that. Because he loves the Miz.
God knows why. But yeah,
someone's got to like him.
Your own, like, obviously you had the frauds last year. Your own team, they did really well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I carried them, but but what was it? Was it my team and your team in the first game?
Yeah.
And Hamish pretty much dismantled Hightower and Gav.
Yeah.
With
and
his pretty handy Rose.
Yeah, man. He's been playing the game more, so I'm expecting him to do pretty well this time round.
His girlfriend was in the background watching him. Yeah, she was getting all hyped because her boy was doing good.
Yeah,
and then
that
this
never
motherfucker steps
never
up.
happens with me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I noticed a distinct lack of cross up in the last few matches there, Hamish. I'm just gonna make up for my team's quota here.
But yeah, obviously Aberdeen team as well.
Oh yeah, they came third. So.
Mambo, yeah, they did really well. I was happy with how I was in a team. I was obviously me looking Hamish. I was happy with how I did. How I didn't lose every match. So
exactly, that's how you want to be. To be in a good position. I mean, the thing I like about the team tournament dynamic as well is, you know, we took on Hightower because he was in his Street Fighter infancy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he knew he was like a child really, and you know, he had the building blocks there. He just didn't know how to play with them yet. But under the guiding hand of me and Gav, he's actually become quite a handy Zangief player.
Alright, okay.
And he's actually been wrecking the arcades in China.
I didn't realise that he'd stopped playing Oni, but cool.
Yeah. Oh, we beat that out of him. I think he still plays Oni in some matches, but I think right now it's Gail and Zangief he's been trying out.
Alright, cool.
All the way over there in China.
Yeah. Obviously, can't make this year, but
no.
Hopefully next.
Unless this has been a big rib.
Yeah,
he's just going to come out of hiding and absolutely smash us all. Which I would hate and love at the same time.
I'll be oh my god. I'll be honest, man, I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. No!
Oh, sorry, I missed my punish.
I missed my read, don't worry.
You're getting wary of these drop kicks.
No.
Oh, big straight punch to the gut.
Yeah. So,
no, it's great. You know, you get that dynamic as well, where you get to kind of coach a team.
Yeah.
As well.
I think
that's what I like too. You know, you get to, you know, It's not like in other matches where, like, you know, yeah, you're kind of coaching your friend. You're sort of, you know, you're coaching for your tournament survival.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I better tell this guy how to do this right, or we could be out.
Yeah, man, it's good. Like, I always find team tournaments really fun. Like, everyone gets a lot more emotionally involved.
Yeah.
They're a lot more invested because, obviously, when it's a team, there's way more capacity for shit talking. There's way more capacity for grudge.
Well,
it's a lot of fun.
What is the shit talk that you speak of?
Yeah, I'm always cordial to my
I have
opponent.
no idea. We are the most polite scene in the world.
There'll be zero shit talk going down tomorrow. I can promise you that.
Zero going down. Oh, we're going to this then, our predictions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Our predictions for, and then everybody in the chat can call us out for being right or wrong. Our predictions for the road to hate spotting.
Right,
Edinburgh.
okay.
Right, okay, so Ultra Street Fighter 4, your top 3.
Top 3, right, okay, so same deal with Redacted. There's a whole bunch of amazing players go into this. So any kind of top 3 is going to be in no particular order.
Yeah, of
because
course.
I can't make those calls.
Subject to change.
Yeah, so you've got...
Oh, no soul, sorry.
Do that, 2 jabs, kicked out at 2. So, you've got, obviously, Milligano, always going to be one of the favourites. You have Big Fool going there, you have BTM Brian, got Homeboy, Edinburgh. Tough
Everyone's
to make
homeboy.
a call. It's really tough to make a call, but if I had to say, I'm going to say that we're going to see probably Mill in there, probably David, and based on his performance at Oktoberfest, I'm going to say I think BTM Brian could do that. He'd probably make top 3 at this one.
That's a good pick. No, BTM Brian as well plays a lot of characters too, so
yeah.
you know, it's not like he's going to be stuck for, you know, oh no, I'm stuck in this hard matchup. Oh wait, no, bags of skank. Rip it all out.
Like,
right now he's meaning Sakura, but you know, he's got a flirty he can pull at any point.
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that?
Played Viper as well before, didn't he?
Yeah, Viper. He's got a Makoto too.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, when you can play a lot of characters really well, like, obviously it's only going to help you, so I feel like Boy's going to do well. Even if he doesn't make top 3, we're going to expect to see him in top 8.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, I'd say for my top 3, I'd probably say Gil Stole My Ride.
Oh yeah,
you know, he's been playing
totally
pretty well. He's been playing really well. You know, he won the last Edinburgh series.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say Craig's Honda's been putting in work. So I'd say Edinburgh maybe as well. I could see 2 Edinburghs in the top 3, and then that means I've got a tough call to make. Because I mean, I've left out David and Nathan. I've left out Milligano and Bigfoot. Like that's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's a sick combo. That's 15 hits and I'm dead.
I don't think it's the most maximised damage, but as I said before,
it got the kill. It was a killerized damage right there.
Yeah.
I'd say David top 3. I'd say top 3 in any order. Gil Stole My Ride, Edinburgh and Bigfoot.
Interesting, going for him over Mill.
Yeah. I know. What am I all about?
No, it's been done before.
Oh yeah, I mean the upset happened as well. It was the legally changed event.
Yeah, man.
It was
I think they had
Craig
teams,
that took out Nathan.
But yeah, I mean it's happened a couple of times. But then obviously this tournament they might not even have to play each other.
Yeah, I mean there's so many people that they could be so far apart.
Yeah, exactly. I'm guessing like obviously guys know what they're doing. They'll probably be seated pretty far apart as well.
Yeah. Like, I can't imagine them seeing them together. Like, you haven't been at tournaments for a while.
I mean, they should. Absolutely should be allowed.
You haven't been at tournaments for a while. Yeah, round 1. Milligano Bigfoot. Don't bother streaming it. We've got other people to stream.
Oh man. Just told me.
And then for Smash, honestly, I have no idea who's coming for Smash or who's playing Smash. But I'm gonna just go for your boy Jack.
Yeah, man. Sticking with my prediction from earlier.
Yeah.
I think Jack's taking that one.
And anyone else for Smash 4, you want to take it? Show me who you are. You know, get on my radar. Let me know who you are and what you do. That'd be sick. So anyway, that's those predictions. And how about that other big event that we've got going on?
Wait, what one's that?
I believe it's the 11-on-11 match.
Oh, right, okay. I assume it's a big event. You must be talking about KOF. But
oh wait, yeah, we've got KOF as well.
Yeah.
Silly me. The even bigger event, KOF. How do you feel that's going to go?
So, I don't really know who's all turning out for KOF. I know that Dylan, our own TSS Atma, is going. Obviously myself will be entering. Ken will be there. SPK, but I don't know.
Beirun or Ken.
Yeah. If I somehow manage to beat him and I look miserable, that's a victory for him anyway. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if Paladin. I don't know if he's going. I'm assuming so, since it's KOF in Scotland.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I don't know how many of the local dudes are up for it or who play it. I know I've seen Gil saying that he'll play it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that one. Obviously smaller scale and ultra. I think that one's going to be quite tough to call, but just based on estimation of my own chances and who's going, I think it's safe to say that you're going to have Paladin, Dylan, Ken, top 3 in some order.
See, I was going to go for that as well.
We can be 4 and 5. That'll be fine.
I think we might be. I'm sure David's got no chance now.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's entered, to be honest. Like.
Oh yeah, if he's entering KOF, yeah.
Yeah.
If he is, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'd be up there, but I'd left him out of the prediction just because I honestly don't know whether he still plays it. So.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
But I wasn't hoping down kick and had some sort of roll.
But yeah, so covers our main tournament games.
Yeah, and our 11 on 11.
Oh man, I've been drafted. I mean shanghaied into this.
Sorry about that.
No,
I thought you would have
man.
wanted in.
Nah man, like I'm actually really looking forward to it. Obviously,
I was one of Dundee's best players despite not playing the game.
I'm not gonna comment on that, but yeah man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like as I said before, team tournaments a lot of fun, and obviously I don't play the game that seriously anymore, but 11 guys against 11 guys just rampantly shouting, screaming,
I'm sure you can
shit talking.
Channel your final form from the good old days. When you,
final form of scraping toffee.
When you, I'm talking about when you scared one of those guys everybody said was really good. Was it Yota?
Yo, yeah. Okay.
I-Series, and you're like, oh, this guy's a Fail player. Wait, why is he picking Kami? Because he was scared. He was scaredy. That's why he was picking Kami.
Ah man, that was a good lot. Yeah.
Played amazingly there. We had an amazing train ride home.
Yeah. We drank a lot of RC Cola.
We got crowned. I think that was the birth of Team One Star.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, even though I don't enter tournaments for it anymore, like I'll still play casuals, have fun with it. So, and
we've got to show the scene who's still boss.
Yeah, exactly. Like if a new ultra player shows up in Dundee, I've got to play them. Just be like, right, okay, just so you know, I was good once. So.
Got to get past him before they can get any. Got to get past you before they get any credibility.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. These trades were not in my favour.
I think most of our kills in this fucking set have been trades. But anyway, so it's Rest of Scotland versus Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Huge team of guys. Basically, we're not going to waste any time naming everybody because there's too many people to name.
Yeah.
All it's going to be is I'm going to go in, right? I'm going to start off, get the job done. I'm eventually going to get bored of beating on these guys. You're going to take over.
Right. Okay.
And then you're going to finish it off for us, and that'll be it.
Oh, awesome! Right. Okay.
I think that's a wrap for that one. Like, no need to talk any more about that.
Nah,
hopefully we won't be eating any words there.
Yeah, that's good because my bus isn't that late, so if we could get that done and dusted, quick, that's good.
Well, I think they're kicking off maybe 6 or something, so maybe earlier. I don't know.
Right. Okay. That's plenty of time. Like, I mean, one game and off. So.
Yeah, exactly. We'll run through it. I mean, my DJ, that high damaging character, great mix-ups. People aren't going to stand a chance.
Vega, nothing but buffs. So.
You know what Capcom says about Vega? He's never had the tools that he needed, so we always give him more tools.
Yeah. Man, it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, obviously, there's a lot of good players in it.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm in there some. But I think it's probably going to be the highlight of the event for us.
Oh yeah. Unless they put on a performance.
Yeah, yeah. Then I'm all over that. That's like, one more thing to win.
Add it to the list.
Dude, can you I'm feeling like, what if we lose? If we lose the pub quiz at House One this year, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
No, you know the get out clause is as long as we don't come second, it won't look as bad.
Yeah. If we
just
never
fade
make
in the obscurity.
If we never make it into top 3, that's fine. No one will notice.
Exactly. No one will say anything. But no, man, this has been a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm beginning to see why people might be like, oh, interviews, they're quite good.
Yeah, man.
Beginning to see why.
I love talking about myself, so pretty good.
So yeah, so hopefully maybe we'll get this game wrapped up, and then we'll get back to the regular clean down programming, where I can eat my words about these results and stuff.
It'll be good as well because I can be in the stream chat.
Yeah, exactly.
You can
call me out too.
Oh
fuck, Mr. Graham.
Drop my combos. It's the wrapping up, man. It takes a lot out of you. So. Oh my god! I did not know that was armored as well. Don't worry, I'm not gonna punch.
Only I held 2 buttons down. Well,
okay, so that's maybe not invincible to lows.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, actually, I don't think that is a low. I don't know if you can blow it.
Bullshit. Absolutely.
I mean, it should be.
Bullshit. So, have you had fun being the first guest?
Absolutely, man.
On this new age of the clean down.
Yeah, man. This is not the first time that I've been subject to discussion with yourself over some form of internet.
Oh, definitely not. But
always fun, always a good time, have a laugh.
Because we're the best.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping that this is your launch pad so you can branch off of your own Colbert Report style thing. And then you'll be hosting the Tonight Show.
Yeah, awesome. But yeah, man,
yep.
No, thanks for having me.
I call myself the John Stewart of fighting games. What are you going to do about that?
I did not know you were Jewish, but
but I do love Bruce Springsteen and Mick Foley.
But yeah, man, thanks for having me. It's been a
that's alright. You get one last chance at fanning me, because I believe I've not won anything yet.
Yeah, obviously. Get some practice in for tomorrow. Desperately need it.
Same here. Have you got a Quark alt with maybe khaki jorks?
Well, on my Xbox I do have a nice lime green
oh, you went for that one.
But you'll also find all black Akari team, so you can get your shield on the go if that's what you want. That nostalgia.
Is there anyone that actually plays the full Akari team?
Yeah, only. But yeah, so probably before I leave tomorrow, I'll try and get some more colours on the go. Get you the red, bright red.
Oh yeah, red and yellow.
Maybe Rise Against Cancer. Rise Above even, and yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Oh man, John Cena, what a champ! Oh, here we go. He's not picking out of this one. If only I could cancel rolls, that would be sick. It's just like, nah, grab. It wouldn't make the character bent in any way whatsoever.
Well, this is PC. I'm sure we can mod it.
We should. We'll get frame trapped on it.
Yeah.
Start working on KOF.
Confident. Come
anyway,
on.
Is there any shout outs you want to give before we wrap this up?
Shout outs. Oh man, okay, shout outs. So I would like to give a shout out to obviously all of my Dundee people who show up week in, week out. They make it what it is, bring in their gear, being good lads. A specific shout out to Graham McCabe, who's the life and soul of Giant Attack Dundee.
He is that indeed.
I'll give a shout out to my boy Ross Manthorpe, obviously yes. Scotland's favourite son.
Team World Star.
Yeah.
I've just came to the conclusion, maybe Team World Star is the clique.
Yeah, I think we might
game community. And maybe for another episode we can determine who's who. But I don't know about you, but Bagsy not Waltman.
Yeah, okay. Bagsy not Waltman. Ross can be Waltman.
Oh man, that's so bad.
He's got the quiz. He had the pub quiz. Was it High Spot 2? Pub quiz behind him where he was receiving legitimate X-Pac heat for his blanket impression.
Oh yeah, that's the one we didn't win. And then High Spot 3 was High Spot 3 Redemption.
Yeah.
Where I lost my voice screaming in the Waters camera that we were after Redemption. What's the feel of this one?
Oh god, what was this one? We came up with this as well. We had this planned in advance. Oh, this was Revengeance.
I want to believe it, yeah. I want to believe it's that. We've got a new one right on the spot. Continuity.
But, oh god. Nah, I got nothing.
Continuity, yeah, Revengeance.
But yeah, so obviously Graham, Ross, obviously no World Star Shout would be complete without Hayden.
Oh yeah.
Hayden Houston Sheeples. A man only ever seen in Scotland at High Spotting. But
that's another reason to come.
Yeah, but it still has a major presence throughout the year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Gibbo, young Stuart Gibson, the first non-original member of Team World Star.
The World Rising Star.
Yeah, the first rising star.
He wasn't going places until we picked him up.
Yeah, and then he went to the Aberdeen pub quiz team. That's where he went.
I know. It's not as bad as Gav. He went to bed.
But yeah, and obviously the newest, although I don't know if you can call March of last year newest, but the latest member of Team World Star, Mr. Sean Brandstar.
Oh
World
yeah,
Brandstar.
World Brandstar.
A man keeps his word.
He does indeed.
So yeah, Team World Star, Jet Attack Dundee, and of course everyone in Scottish Fighting Games. You're all top lads. I love every one of you. I'm glad that we all turn out to events, see each other, we're all friends, and generally making things.
No hostility here.
Exactly.
Nothing, no hostility there, no friction, nothing like
that.
that.
None whatsoever.
None.
I'll fight anyone that says I'm hostile.
Exactly. I will fight anyone that says there's hostility as well.
But yeah, that's me. That's my shout-outs.
Right. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. See you back on Wednesday.
Yep.
Which will be when I cut back. So, well, there we go. How was the interview there? I hope that was alright for you. I hope that was pretty good. Maybe ran on a little bit long, maybe didn't. I don't know. Like, any feedback would be absolutely spectacular. But anyway, that was me getting battered at KOF, talking the Giant Attack Dundee's Marc Doogan. Right, so anyway, if you guys want to continue with the fighting game action, of course, we've got our casual sessions all across Scotland. You know, we've got Sunday nights, Reset Aberdeen, Old School House. Monday nights, Old Bank Bar, Giant Attack Dundee. Tuesday nights, Rushdown Edinburgh, Old Bank Bar. Oh, Tuesday, Rushdown Edinburgh, Counting House, Edinburgh. Said Edinburgh a few times there. Wednesday nights, usually see people at one level up in Glasgow. Same old Monday. Could be any day, they just decide when they want to do it. I'm sure there's Smash Casuals on a Friday and one level up as well. I'm sure I've said that for a few weeks. Eventually I will research this one and we will find out about it. Anyway, since this has run on a little bit long, I'm going to wrap this up right now. So thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I'll bring questions back next week. We'll do some more questions. Maybe I'll find someone to interview, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll find some more stuff to put in there. Just let me know what else you want. Let me know how it was, please. And you know, we'll get to something. Anyway, this is me signing off. Thank you very much for tuning in once again. I was the janitor. This was the clean down. Please have a nice week, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.